Hey guys, Marissa at kitchentablestamper.com. Got a cute little project for you today. Check out this box. Isn't it fun? Which way to the candy? You know I love all things punny. Oh, let me show you inside. I got a mini moon pie, but not just any mini moon pie. Let's start this video with a confession. I found zesty lemon moon pies. They're minis. Oh my gosh, they're so good. It's amazing that I even have this many left. They are absolutely delicious. All right, so that's what our treat is today. You can find the lemon ones maybe at your Aldi if you have Aldi. You can definitely get them on Amazon. And a little secret, the mini moon pies come in lots of flavors, the covering, the candy coating, and you can usually find the white coated ones and the chocolate minis at Dollar Tree. All right, so I'll put an Amazon link to some fun mini moon pies, but look around local and see what you can find too. All right, so our box is 6 by 8 3/4. This is what we're going for here. I'll have a photo of the template on the project sheet for you. To get to the project sheet, if you're on YouTube, just click the link in the description below that says project details here. Then you'll see the embedded video on the blog, and right below there's a link that says click here to get your which way to the candy box project sheet, and it'll pop open a PDF for you. And you'll have all the measurements, full color photo, the template photo, all in that printable project sheet. All right, so total size 6 by 8 3/4. We're gonna start on the 8 3/4 side, and we're gonna score at 1, 4, 5, and 8. Then we're gonna rotate, quarter turn, and we're gonna score at 1/2, 1.5, let's see here, 4.5 and 5.5. All right, now we're gonna work these score lines with the bone folder and trim it according to the template. All right, there is our creases. Now let's trim away. We want to start with this 1-inch panel towards us, and we're going to simply cut off the small rectangles, and we're going to make this squares, the glue tabs. So I like to cut just a tiny little dart, just at angle, but not too exaggerated. Just take a little dart and then cut off that small rectangle. Same thing on the other side. All right, next one. Now we've got our little tuck tabs for the inside. This keeps the edges or the corner there nice and neat and helps hold our box closed. So we're going to just go to the next score line and cut a little dart from both sides. So that's it for this next score line. Same thing on the other side. All right, back to the start again. Now the next score line up, we're going to cut a dart and then cut away this whole corner. 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of an angle, not too extreme. We don't want all kinds of slanty edges. We just want to get this paper that's been scarred out and take some of the bulk. Now from here, we're going to cut all the way down, cutting off the score line. And now the same thing on the other side. All right, back to start. And we're going to cut these little rectangles off. So we've got square tabs for glue. All right, there's our mini moon pie box. I'm going to grab a corner rounder and I'm going to round the tabs that tuck. So the top and then these two sides. Awesome, there it is. So cute. All right, let's get some tear and tape adhesive and put adhesive on our tabs. Going to want to put adhesive on all 4 tabs. I like to do a little equal sign so that when you bring up the corner of your box, so our equal sign will go this way. There's a method to the madness, so that when you bring up the corner of your box, Close that adhesive. Then you've got adhesive right along this top edge here. So when you're opening and closing, when you're taking the treat out, nothing's gonna get stuck underneath there. Like if you put it on a diagonal, then this corner will get all worn as the box gets open and closed and the treat comes out of the package. So it just gives you a nice secure corner, and that's why I do that. So I'm gonna put adhesive on all four and remove the liner. All right, the liners are removed. Be careful now. We don't want to stick this to your sleeve or anything, but while it's flat, let's do two quick little bits. Got a 2 3/4 inch square of Designer Series paper here. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that to the top. Oh, looks like I did the stripes this way on my sample. We'll do them all the same. So a little multi-purpose liquid glue. Might as well do it while it's flat. I think this is my favorite paper in the cute Halloween 6x6 Designer Series paper. And both sides are cute. I hate gluing down the cute side. All right, so there's that. And then I want to do a quick little thumb notch too. Make it just a little bit easier to open the tuck tab on this box. It's a 3-inch box. So I'm gonna line up my folds at 1.5 on my centering ruler and just mark friction pen here. All right, my eyes are on crooked. If you can eyeball that, eyeball it. But I would definitely have the thumb notch to the left or to the right of center. Not good at eyeballing center. All right, so there's our box. Let's go ahead and put up those corners now. Nice tight square corners all the way around. Haha, now you just built a box for a moon pie. Isn't that awesome? All right, let me bring the sample back in here. So here's our cute little moon pie box. Isn't it great? Our sample. Let's get some stamping. First, we're gonna do the hat and broom, and those are from the Clever Cats. I love this stamp set because it's cute for Halloween if you do Halloween, but it also has some great images and sentiments for our cat lovers. So here's our little cats, the cat in the box, the cat like actually like, what? Hey, crazy cat. And really, I've been this cute all 9 lives. So if you're not huge on Halloween, that's okay. That's really cute for your cat lovers. But I love the images for Halloween. They're great wingmen for some of the other specifically Halloween bundles that Stampin' Up! Has this year. All right, ink. We need Bumblebee and Soft Suede, Memento Black. Got kind of a large scrap of basic white, and I went ahead and did one of my bats ahead of time just to save me a little bit on video. So that's what we've got here, and we're gonna do the hat in black so that we can cut it out. So cute. And then the broom, we're gonna do the broom 2-tone. So we're gonna start with our lighter shade, that's our Bumblebee. And we're gonna stamp just the bristles of the broom. And we're gonna wipe off with our chamois. Then we'll go to our darker color. We're gonna do the whole broom in Soft Suede. Then our bats. Our bats are from this Frightfully Cute Halloween. We've got our little bats and our punny which way to the candy. Can't resist a pun. I just can't. We're gonna stamp 2 bats. Gonna cut those guys out too. So cute. I love it. And then we already cut ahead of time of the video this beautiful label. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this label. It's great for anything. This is from the Frightful Tags dies. This is the coordinating die set for Frightfully Cute. And when you buy these 2 products together from Stampin' Up, you save 10%. So if you like them, get them both and save some money. All right, got which way to the candy. Let's ink that up with our Memento Black and get that stamped. I did it just a little bit right of center so that we could put that tippy hat and a little bit high of center. Put Which way to the candy? Oh my gosh, can't even stand the puns. All right, one more thing we need to stamp here. I have a circle I cut ahead of time. This is from Bumblebee. We cut it with the layering circles dies, and it is the second largest one, which is about 2 5/8 inch circle. We're going to spatter it. I'm using my spatter. There's some really great ones in this annual catalog, but I'm using the one from Color and Contour here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make kind of a crater effect on the moon. All right, so let me grab a paper here so we don't get ink on our Stampin' Pierce mat. And we're gonna start kind of with a full spatter right off the right side. And then we're going to kind of move around, trying to do kind of a crescent shape of craters. So see how it tapers off? And then we're going to have it taper off this way too. So now we get kind of a crescent shape around our moon. All right, let me clear away the ink pads and get some scissors. We're going to cut our elements. All right, we have our little elements here. I've got my one little Head Start bat. I'm going to only cut one while I'm doing this video. Let me kind of hack these guys out of here. This one I'll save for another project. All right, now we're just going to fussy cut our bats with a little bit, and our hat with a little bit of a white border. You'll want to use your non-dominant hand. So I'm right-handed. I'm using my left hand to steer the paper. It's funny in fussy cutting, a lot of people think that their scissor hand kind of hacks around the item, and that is not the case for best fussy cutting. You want to use your non-dominant hand to drive the paper. The scissors in your dominant hand just really open and close the scissor and cooperate with what your non-dominant hand is doing to steer the paper. And we do a little bit of a bubble cut. We leave a little edge, and the reason for that is because then any imperfections in our cutting isn't the focus of the item that we cut out. The edge of the stamped image is the focus, and that we know is going to be nice and clean. All right, so there's our bat. We're going to do the same with our hat. For our broom, however, we're going to paper piece it so that we have a brown handle and gold straw. So we're going to go ahead when we cut out the gold straw, we're going to go around these little fringes and we're going to cut them out, cut off the handle. So just imagine how the fringe might look at the bottom of the handle there, where you got to make a distinction and then cut out. But now we've already cut these details, all these little fringy details for the top layer. There is no way we're going to cut them again. We like to fussy cut, but not that much. So once we've gotten the details out of the straw image, the gold part, then we're going to cut out the broom part like this. Because all this is right here now is a glue tab. There's no need to cut any of those details. Just hack that off. Even those little fringy ones on the edge, just hack them off. And then the only thing you have to be careful about is the handle. You just want a little white edge around the handle. So don't put yourself through cutting it out twice, because you're just going to glue those pretty gold details right over the brown. And this is just a glue tab, a place to put a dimensional. All right, I'm going to cut out the hat and be right back, and we'll get this box decorated. All right, my cutie little hat. Let's not forget the detail here. We can color in the little buckle. I've got crushed curry. You can use a Bumblebee Stampin' right there. Just a little detail. We need some liquid glue and some Stampin' Dimensionals. I've got some big Stampin' Dimensionals here. We're going to put this moon on. Let's make sure we got the box oriented right with big Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to do 5 because this cover is going to get lifted and closed. Nobody likes a saggy middle. Put one right in the center. And then we're going to put the moon just the tiniest little bit to the right of center because of the bow. So just a little bit. Then we can tie a nice big bow with gingham. And I'm doing this ribbon saver mode. Normally I would wrap it around the lid so that it looked like a package kind of all wrapped up, but I am almost out of ribbon. I got more coming this afternoon. Don't panic. I know this ribbon is amazing. I've used so much of it. It's wonderful. There's another order of it coming soon. All right. Ties super flat. It's great for cards. Good for all seasons. You want this ribbon. Lots of it. Just buy 2 spools right off the bat. I wish I did. And we can just pop that right on with a little glue dot. Let me show you the difference here. So with the original one, I wrapped the lid. I feel like it feels more like a gift that way. Just around the top and then tied all the way off to the left. But I don't have enough ribbon to do that this time. That's all right though. It's still gonna look really cute. Saves a couple of inches of ribbon this way too. All right, glue dot. Just put that right on the knot, tug it right up against the moon, stick it on the box. Good. So cute. Now, which way to the candy? Let's get that one on with some dimensionals. And our hat, we're going to put a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue where it's going to go on the label. And we're going to put another little bit of dimensional where it's going to sit on the moon. I put it on the moon instead of on the hat because this is already bumped up a layer. So if you put it on the hat and you go past the edge of the moon, then you're going to get a downward slope. You don't want the dimensional up here. Haha, love. Love it, love it, love it. All right, now our broom needs a little dimensional. I'm gonna cut some of these in half down here. Grab a half right on that glue tab. And then we're gonna adhere our 2 layers. Now we got a multicolor broom. Next, we're gonna put a little piece of dimensional on the end of our broom here. And a little multi-purpose liquid glue on the center of the stick, broomstick, and then right across our sentiment. So cute, so cute. I can't even tell you how much I love the broom. Just love it. Bats, we're gonna fold up their wings, add a dab of liquid glue to the back, and arrange them in the moon, which makes me so happy. All right, let's embellish. It needs just a little sparkle, don't you think? We've got these cute stars, adhesive back sequins. Oh my gosh, they're wonderful. Grab the black ones this time. Let's try it with black ones, should we? All right, so we're gonna do 5. The eye likes. Where's my take your pick tool? Why am I struggling? I have tools for this. All right. Watch that. One there. And then a small one. Okay. I think I'm going to do this since we're using the black ones. Put the bigger one under the hat and the other one closer to the greeting. Now we're going to do a little cluster of 3. One here, big one, and 2 little ones, I think. Here. There. Which way to the candy? What do you think? With the black cute stars or with the orange cute stars? I like them both. All right, you guys, if you've got any questions about the project, email marissa@kitchentablestamper.com. To shop Stampin' Up 24/7, buzz over to marisaalvarez.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching.